now can see it. So at the top left, you're going to see that yellow box there. That is where you have to touch, and it will give you the list of all the books that have been deployed for you. And the book that you've selected is the book that will now be appearing on all the stages that you are working on. It's located top left. Top left. That is the first one. So I'll just go briefly, and because I believe you have already talked about all these ones. And then the second thing that you're going to notice is while recording, now you have an option of editing what you must have recorded. You remember, for those of you that are using it, it's only the consultant edit tool that has the option of editing. But now you have the option of editing your recording even while drafting, which is located down below, as you can see highlighted and marked edit tool. So this edit tool will now appear on the draft and also the consultant edit tool for you to make minor changes on the editing. But still, mind you, you shouldn't compromise on the naturality of your recording. The third one is the issue of the waves while recording. Some of you, or even most of you, the last time we've shown something like this, but now the render has a feature that will guide you towards having a good recording. So as you can see, your recording, if it is good, it will be in a gray file. But once it exceeds, like those yellow arrows you are seeing, any of your waves that gets to that place, it shows that that recording is not good.
Yes.
The recording is not good once it reaches where those yellow arrows are pointing. So your recording should be in the gray icon. So while doing it, if you see anything above that, it will be like a dark blue color. If you see in a dark blue color, it means that recording is not okay. It's a bad recording, which means the volume is too high. However, there are some few instances whereby it may cross that boundary and will still be good, which I'm going to show us now.
Points.
This, for instance, this is not entirely bad, even though we have some few lines that have crossed the gray and are within the yellow line. This one, for instance, we don't just communicate on a steady line. As in other people, while communicating, there are times that maybe we may shout, we may say something, just for emphasis sake. Those words or those phrases may cross the line and everything will still be tagged as good, with no issues. So as you can see, this one now is good. This particular recording, even though some of the lines cross to the yellow, they are still considered good. And then the last one is this. This shows that the recording is too low because the words are supposed to touch this yellow, this gray line up there just before the yellow arrow pointed. So this recording is too low. It is still considered a bad recording. So basically, these are the major features that have been added to the render 3.13. And another thing is that it works faster, much more faster than the previous ones. So Engineer Austin, I think this is just few that I can share with us in these few minutes. Thank you. But if there are questions, please feel free to ask.
Yeah, but Doctor, before you go, I think you need to educate them on how to migrate into that render 3.13. What are the procedure of migration? Because
yes, you have 2 ways to migrate. Before you turn on your render, if you are connected with the internet, please make sure you have a good or strong internet connection before you open your render. After turning on the render, log in. Immediately you enter your password, you will see a pop-up. Don't be in haste to touch anything. The pop-up will take like a minute or so before it pops out. So once you enter your PIN, just wait for it. Then it will start asking you to update. You can touch the download button and everything will be loaded. Then you're good to go. Or else, I've already shared the link, the app file with Engineer Austin, which I believe he's going to share with you. You can do well to install that file as well. So you have these two ways or two options of doing the same. Once you do, it will automatically update the old render. You don't have to delete the old one. It will just update or update that one and everything will just flow well.
Okay.
Okay, like sorry, when I've said, I will share the link with all of us. Once I share the link, tap on the link. It will prompt you to update. Click on the update and it will overwrite the former one there and it will install. That step is easier for you all. If you have any challenge in updating, then you can contact me. I will assist you in updating it. Thank you. Okay, thank you, sir. And once again, my apologies for getting late, for keeping you waiting as well. Thank you. As we try to update, what will happen to the previous work? I hope it will not override the work that has been done. No, nothing is going to affect your work. Wherever your work is, that is where it will remain. You will change anything. Yes.
Full screen. Next one. It remains. So am I like the full screen like this with this background?
So any question from the TAs? Is there anything you don't understand that you need clarity on? If there is, please, you can ask now, please.
I mean, it's readable.
Okay, sir. Let me ask: if we update from the TA section, what is going to happen with the translator case in the latter, sir? All the translators must update their render.
What number?
That is why we are inviting you to this meeting so that you will get the insight of it all. So that you can go to them and do what we have taught you here today. All the laptops must be updated for you to get what you need.
I'm sober. I setting to the ensemble one enzo. Casamunde de Debam Samu plugin. This is the water in a Tamanari Gamai.
Good afternoon, sir. Hello. Yeah, hello, sir. Yeah, I am Dan William, TA2 from Project. Some of us are using our phones for this meeting or for this teaching. And the link you are going to send, I don't know, you are sending it right on our phone now. So how will the link now translate to us updating our system? Because definitely I know it's going to be on our phone. Just simply go to the chart that he sent, click it, copy it, and then go to your WhatsApp and place it there. You can use it after the meeting. It's okay, sir.
It is obvious.
Thank you very much. Again, once I send it to the group, just download it. Go to your download on your phone. Go to your download on your phone.
You copy all of
connect the phone to your laptop. Then you copy it to your desktop. Then you can now access the raw file installed. Okay, sir. Any other question?
Message, message.
Some of our projects that have been calling me to complain of repetition of drafts. Please, can you raise that question here so that Dr. Ibrahim can give you answers to them, please?
Yes, sir. I have a question, sir. Can I ask, sir?
Go ahead.
Yes, my translator team 1 was complaining that when he finished translating and he wanted to go to another section, the previous one that he translated will still appear, and he was asking me what will he do. I said repeat that one that is in the system so that you ensure that it's out of your way so that you can move to another one. He said I've been doing that more than 2 times and it still remain there. And the same thing happened with the BT. If we finish back translating to move to another section, it will still remain there. And he was asking me, I was telling just be repeating till that one left your side. So I don't know whether it's right or what.
Okay, it's a good observation. Is Dr. Ibrahim? Dr. Ibrahim, please, can you respond to that question? So whenever you notice something like that happening, it comes back to when that section was assigned. Assuming you assign the section to team 1, and then after a while you unassign that section and assign it to another team, sort of thing is bound to happen. And once it happens, all you need to do is to make sure you reset that section. As a team, you need to go to the recovery and recover it to the next snapshot. That is when everything will now be resettled. As long as you didn't do that, it will keep on happening like that. That is how we devise that you only assign a section and not unassign it. And allow me to make use of this medium to also explain to us that I noticed that some of TS have unassigned the book of Luke, which is an error, which definitely is going to affect the team in the future. You have to start working on the book of Luke, not to unassign the book of Luke. Unassigning it will mean that once you are assigning it back again, you're going to encounter such conflict. Because I discovered that some of you don't even have a record of which team recorded which section. Assuming a section is at, let's say, community check, and then once we are about to work on the book of Luke, you now assign it to another team again. It will be conflicting because when they have the memory, it remembers the first person that started that one, which will become a problem. So obviously, it's all about how you assign that section. The best way to solve this issue is to take it back to the next, the previous snapshot, please.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Lastly, even though we have a new render has been released. Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, even though the new render has been released, previously, if we wanted to do syncing, sometimes it will take us more than 10 to 20 times before it will synchronize. But in the time before, you see maybe 2 times your work has been synchronized to another laptop. But in this previous one, you can see you'll be doing syncing more than 5 times, 3 times, or 10 times before the thing will go. So you have even given us a new one. We trust God that is going to help us. So maybe there's maybe a view to say about that issue so that before we let it work, sir.
Yeah, thank you for this. But I would like to inform us that the new update doesn't have anything to do with. At times it do happen because of it. One, it's either you don't have good internet connectivity. Second thing is possibly your laptop needs an update. Maybe you need Windows update. These are the 2 major things. And if you tried it once, it didn't work. Trying it twice, it didn't work. Don't try it the first time. Whenever you have a render, close the render completely and open it afresh. It should be able to work on. But if you keep on insisting, it will keep on breaking. And that is why for some of you, you may notice an issue where you will see a display saying that cannot load section. So
It's like we lost Doctor. Hello?
Yes, we lost him. His internet is having challenges.
Let me give one general advice to solve some of our challenges. By the time you are working with render and you encounter a problem, please, instead of calling the coordinator, just snap that page so that the problem will be seen. Then forward it to him. If he see what is happening in the screen and he knows that he doesn't have solution, he will forward it to Dr. Ibrahim and the instruction of how to solve it will come straight ahead. Because sometimes he's calling and explaining but delaying the work. The coordinator will not know what you are saying because it's not there to see the screen. And when he's trying to explain, you will not explain exactly the problem. So snap it and send. That is the right way. And I pray that all problems will be solved in Jesus' name.
Amen. And again, to add to this issue of render, one of the challenges we have most at times is our system not being up to date. Once our systems are up to date, the window is up to date, the drivers are up to date, we will not encounter this challenge. Like Minzo, for example, we had that challenge with them of repetition of draft and all of that. But when they came to the office, we updated the windows and everything came back alive. So I will advise that everybody should connect to a good network and make sure that the window is up to date. Let he or her go to the Windows update and see if there are any drivers pending here for update. If there is anyone, you should ensure that you update it. You will see how your render will work. Your render will work with a different. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Welcome.
So, coordinator, move to the next agenda.
Sir, I didn't get you.
Move to the next agenda.
I think everything we have to discuss have been discussed by Dr. Ibrahim.